everybody, Chris Cote here, Editor-in-Chief at TransWorld Surf Magazine. Well, I'm a super fan / critic of the ASP World Tour, and we're halfway through the 2012 season. There's a lot to talk about, so let's take you inside surf. As you probably know by now, Kelly Slater has taken yet another Hurley Pro title, putting himself back in the race for the 2012 World Championship. Well, at the beginning of the year, we had Mick Fanning and Joel Parkinson sparring head-on with a rookie, John Florence, coming in hot. Let's take a look back and recap the year so far. This is going to be a battle.
There's always a new crew of talent, and everyone wanting to push early on, and each event's a little battle, and you want to win each one, but you're never going to win them all.
Up and riding, ladies and gentlemen. Taj Burrow jamming in the pocket. He's getting a rhythm going.
Oh, it's as sweet as it gets. Being the first event of the year and being so nervous.
This is perfection. This is exactly what you'd see on a cover of a mag somewhere and be like, I want to go there.
The men's final. It is time to make things happen here at Bell's. Mick Fanning and Kelly Slater. It doesn't get any better.
He's looking strong. Kelly Slater comboed. So I'll tell you what, if Kelly's going to manufacture a win here, it's going to have to be a classic.
Wow. Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
This is the best final I've ever seen.
No, it's not enough.
When you go up against Kelly, you got to bring your A game, and that was really emotional. It was just a real magical moment.
The 2012 Rip Curl Pro champion, Mick Fanning!
Usually there's kind of a couple guys that dominate. It's every event's pretty exciting because there's so much talent on tour that it seems like anyone can win an event.
That kid, he's surprised me in so many different ways. He keeps getting better and better.
I'm just in disbelief right now. I'm like shaking. I'm so happy.
Joel Florence!
Yeah!
Wow! Here is Medina without priority, mixing things up to the inside.
In the barrel.
Oh. Wow, swam.
So Kelly Slater goes up it, threading the needle right there. He's going 178 miles an hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is classic Cloud Rig just playing her little song for us. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
I've actually had a better start this year than I had last year. If I show up, I'm committed.
Joel Parkinson taking on Mick Fanning. Parko getting a 9.5 on the very first wave.
Such a strong opening ride, and at this point I think the Fanning fans are kind of freaking out.
Then Mick Fanning gets started. Perfect approach on this one on his back end, sliding, putting his whole back in the wall, ends up coming out.
And Mick just surfed it beautifully, got himself the score he needed, and Parko couldn't find an answer in the final stages.
Mick Fanning taking the Billabong Pro Tahiti 2012 title.
This is Hurley Pro, an ASP World Tour surfing event from Trestles, California, where 36 of the world's best will battle it out.
How bad's getting tricky? Oh, wow!
Here we go, 35-minute final. It is on. They just counted the men. Kelly Slater taking on Joel Parkinson in a bit of a rematch here at Lower Trestles.
Big wraparound cutty there, throws the tail, beautiful.
And that'll do it. Kelly Slater takes the Hurley Pro here in 2012, his 50th ASP WCT victory.
It's cool to win the 50th one here because I won my first event as a pro here, and so it feels like a nice wrap up for me. Nice.
Well, the one word that's always uttered when you say Kelly Slater is domination. We're talking 50 wins. Kelly Slater walked down to the beach at Lowers without a care in the world and came out with a record that will never ever be eclipsed in the world of pro surfing. What does that mean for surfing in general? Well, it just further proved that Kelly Slater is the best and will always be the best surfer ever. Well, don't take it from me. take it from the champ himself.
I actually came in pretty confused. I didn't feel like I was surfed that great. And literally before each heat, I was like switching fins, switching boards, making last-minute decisions. And then, today kind of slowly came together. It did feel like it was building the whole time. I didn't have any big scoring heats to start. A lot of my heats had no waves in them, or hardly any waves, and I got the better side of the draw, like just the better side of the waves that came. But to get to 50 is really, it's definitely a milestone in my career. It feels good. I mean, Trestles has been a huge part of that. I think I've had like 6 or 7 wins here, yeah. So this place has helped me out more than anywhere. But that's just, I think what that signifies to me more than anything is just a lot of years of commitment to one thing, and dedicating my life to surfing, competitive surfing, and really in surfing in all regards.
Well, there's basically 2 ways I can go about talking about the rest of this year on the World Tour. We have John, my personal favorite surfer, who I would love to see win the world title more than anything. Then you have Parko, the perennial runner-up. That's kind of the pick that your heart would make. But then your brain comes into play and says, well, Kelly Slater's probably got this thing in the bag already. Mick Fanning's not going to make it easy for him, of course. So if you're a betting man, you're probably going to want to put the safe money on Kelly. If you're a super fan like myself, you're going to want John Florence to come up the ranks and smash the old guys. We had a chance to catch up with the young line at Lower Trestles to get his insight on becoming one of the best surfers on the World Championship Tour.
Just getting on the tour last year, halfway through the year, it was actually like really lucky for me. It's just like good half learning kind of year. You kind of just learned a lot of things. You can't make mistakes with these guys. They pick up on all your mistakes and they're gonna beat you with everything, like any kind of little thing you mess up on. And so you just have to be consistent, and I've learned that you just have to be completely 100% focused and ready. Yeah, I think last year I kind of came into the events not knowing really where I was at. I don't know if I could really win in one of these events right now, and then this year I won Pipe, and then I won the Margits, and I just kind of kept building up confidence. And then winning Rio just gave me the biggest confidence booster ever. Knowing that I could actually win one of the events is just the best thing ever. I kind of just decided this year just to come on the tour and just have fun with it and just surf, not try to change my surfing to who I'm surfing against, and just kind of surf how I would surf the wave. I think the most important part for me is really just figuring out my equipment. When you know exactly what board you want to ride before a heat, I think that's when you're the most confident. And as to going in a heat, kind of questioning well, should I have rode the other board or should I ride this board? It's kind of the worst. I don't know. That's my main thing, is just figuring out what boards I want to ride before the event starts. I don't know. I just want to do good in each event. I've just kind of been taking it heat by heat, event by event, and I'm not really looking towards the end of the year, what I'm going to end up rated at the end. I'm just kind of taking it step by step. And I think in the beginning of the year, I was just kind of hoping to make some heats and stuff, and you never really want to lose first round or anything. And so I think that's just still kind of my motive, is just to make a couple heats.
Well, with all the changes going on in the World Championship Tour of the last decade, there have been 3 constants: Mick Fanning, Joel Parkinson, Kelly Slater. Frankly, I think a lot of us are getting sick of hearing those 3 names at the top of the podium. John Florence is our Luke Skywalker. He is the great hope for the underdogs out there that want to see some new blood up at the top. On behalf of the surf fans and critics out there, please get these top 3 guys off the podium and claim your spot as the first ever rookie world champion. John, you're our only hope. Well, with 6 events down and 4 to go, we've still got plenty of exciting surfing left to come on the World Championship Tour. Hopefully John Florence can come back into form and take it to the top 3 in Europe and then finish hard at home in Hawaii. We also have the first ever Cold Water Classic as a World Championship event. Now this event could be kind of crazy. The waves up in Santa Cruz have a way of equalizing the field. So that'll be an exciting way to go into the big one, the Pipe Masters in Hawaii. I can foresee some upset second place finishers, and of course, Kelly Slater trying his best to get that 12th world title. So there you have it, all the news that's fit to say on the internet regarding the ASP World Championship Tour. We got 4 events left, and each heat is going to be one to watch. This is going to be a great ending. We're excited. But for now, we are signing off. Adios.